Hey, Professor Carson, this is Aniket there, and this is my second speech out of the sixth. The topic I chose today to compare a major world historical event to a contemporary world event is the World War I, or mainly the Spanish flu during that time, to COVID-19 from 2019 to present day. The influenza or the Spanish flu, which lasted for about 2 years from 1918 to 1920, was considered a big epidemic because it affected on a global scale with the recorded numbers of cases over 100 million people. It was one of the biggest epidemic after a Black Death, which killed more than hundreds of millions of people. Influenza, on the other hand, especially here in the United States, it killed more than 20 million people recorded. And what powered this epidemic to a point to be as big as a Black Death is that the ending of the World War I brought the troops back home, whom was supposed to be carrying this influenza disease. Is the main reason that the disease spread throughout the world on a global scale and affecting hundreds of millions of people. As compared to COVID-19, which is still present in our everyday life, was originated in Wuhan, China. It also was also spread through travel, meaning that people were traveling from China to their home countries, or maybe visiting a different country, brought the disease to that country, and making it spread on a global scale. Even though COVID-19 is not as big as a influenza or a Black Death, it's still considered a big historical contemporary world event, just because it shut down the whole world and affected more than 20 million people, and it's still going on. The death rate is not as big as Black Death or influenza disease, but it still is a big epidemic for the whole world, but just because it spread it on a global scale. Another comparison, contrast you can make out of the influenza and the COVID-19 is the advancement in technology and medicine or science. The immunity of COVID-19 was developed as soon as 9 months into the epidemic, as compared to the influenza, which took way longer to create an immunity against it, just because of the science and medicine development or advancement. Alright, thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you have a great day, Professor Carson.